Just sitting here looking at Facebook, more comment stuff, and and there was something about you are what you eat, and your cells, whatever you eat, it replaces new cells. On say something about bones every 10 years, your liver every 5 months, your skin every 28 days or something like that. That was pretty interesting. I didn't know your liver revitalizes itself. I did not know that. Boy, the things you learn all the time. So, yeah, you are what you eat. I mean, I really suggest for people that are eating at fast food restaurants all the time to cut that out. Seriously, if I was your mother, I'd hit you across the head. Seriously. You know, I mean, there's good food out there to eat. Eat it. You know, it's there for a purpose. It's not there to be, put in TV dinners and fast food restaurants. They have 0 vitamins, okay? You might as well just feed that to your dog. No, don't feed that to your dog. In fact, I feed my dogs really, really good food. And they like it. There's lots of vitamins and stuff in it, so it's good for them. Meteors. I heard about something in Alberta, some fire in the sky, but I didn't read about. I should have watched that video. Wonder if I still have it. I hate when you copy stuff off Facebook, because then you look for it and then you can't find it because Facebook erases it on you. Thanks a lot, Facebook. Stupid, huh? It's like, where did it go? You're looking and looking for stuff, you can't find it. And sometimes you find this one thing where it's like, they put a whole bunch of things in one little group of things, and it's like way down at the end of your page, and it's got all your stuff there that you copied. The only way to copy it is you have to do a copy to link to location thing, and then put it, on the top of your page, because that's the only way it's going to get on the top of your page is if you put it there. Doing it that way, weird, stupid thing. You have to make it hard for you. They can't make it easy. We could just put share and it goes on top of your page. No, it doesn't always go on the top of your page. Like if you try to copy songs from YouTube songs don't go on the top of your page. They always go into this little thing at the end of your page, like way down at the end of the page. It takes forever to get down to the end of the page because your computer's slow, like mine. Oh yeah, here. You are what you eat. Every 28 days, your skin replaces itself. Your liver, 5 months. Your bones, 10 years. Your body makes these new cells from food you eat. What you eat literally becomes you. You have a choice in what you're made of. So, there. Okay. So, if you're having a craving for spinach on rye, then eat it. Your body's probably craving it. Sounds disgusting, but whatever you're craving, get it. And I don't mean McDonald's Big Mac either. It's just, please, let's go eat some plastic with a little bit of chlorine on top. Yeah, rub it in with some Drano while we're at it. Yeah, that sounds good. Mo, you did good. What is this? Oh my goodness. Oh, excuse me. I have to copy this and send it to my friend. That's too funny. Yeah, better go on top of my page too. Huh. Okay, now I can go back and see. Okay, how do I do this? I'm on a TV show. No, I'm not. I'm on a radio show. Oh, do I have the mic on? Oh yeah. Okay. I'm doing multitasking here. Don't know if that's too good. One time I did that and lost the whole damn show. That ticked me off. Okay, let's see. Oh wait, gotta do it this way. Custom. Okay, put custom. You want to send it to somebody, then you share it with specific people or lists, and then you put the person's name. Okay, and then you click on their name, and then you push Save Changes, and then you go on your own timeline part, and you put on a friend's timeline, and then you put their name again, and click on their name there, and then you share the photo, and then it should go straight to their page, which I'm going to check right now. And it did! Yeah, okay, cool. There, she's got something to see. There you go. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Wonder what she's going to say about that. Anyway, that's cool. I couldn't resist that. I had to do that right on my radio show. I had to send that to you, Momo, because it was just too cool. Okay, anyway, I'm off that. Now, now, where am I? I don't know. What's going on in the rainforest? Who knows? They're cutting it all down. They don't care. Oh, the latest thing I heard was from a friend of mine that does another radio show, was talking about Fukushima and the radiation, and something about how the radiation levels is what they think that might be going into the water table of the planet. If and so it goes into the water table of the planet, this means that no matter where you live in this planet, in or around this planet, if it gets down into the water tables of the planet, that we're going to get radiated through our own water system. Hopefully this is not true. I'm just saying this is what I heard. I heard it on my friend's show. And well, I'll just keep listening to the show and see what else he comes up with. But I didn't like hearing that. I mean, first they were just talking about the Pacific Northwest, but then they're talking about how this thing is running down into underground into maybe possibly the water table. Well, then we're all doomed, okay? Not just the Pacific Northwest. So why am I worried about radiation when everybody's going to get it? If we are, then we are, I guess. There's not much we can do about it. Just right now, all I suggest is, if that is true, all I suggest is don't get depressed and don't get bummed out about it, that you might not have a future, because if you're a good person, you have a better future than this anyway, okay? You're not going to miss much. You're really not going to miss a thing here at all, period. I mean, that'll just be a long, long ago memory, and it won't be no big deal. If you're a bad person, you got problems. That's all I can say. You got problems, okay? But anyway, life's short anyways, right? It's like I'm 55 years old. I don't know how the hell I got here. I don't know how I got this old so fast. I mean, I can remember when I was a kid in the crib, okay? I can remember that far back. I didn't forget that. I can remember being in high school. I can remember being in elementary school. I can remember all this stuff. Like it was yesterday, right? And, it's incredible how fast you grow old. So if I got to be 55, I might not only have 20 years left anyway. If I'm lucky, there's a lot of people that die in their 50s to 70s. That's a bad age. 50s and 70s. They don't say too much about people in their 60s, but 50s and 70s is like the two really, really bad age. If you're going to die, it's usually going to be in those two periods for some reason. I don't know what it is about that, because I've been reading oh my gosh, there goes my memory. There goes my memory again. Ooh, I gotta start doing something for this memory problem. I've been reading the obituaries for a long time, and I've always noticed that it was always people in 50s and 70s that seemed to croak the most, okay? So, yeah, I'm in the middle of my 50s, so I just have to, make it another 5 years, and I'll be in the 60s, right? I'll be good for another 10. I don't know. But I'm just saying, it's like no big deal. I mean, it's like, if we all go tomorrow, it's like be no big deal. But live, what I'm trying to say is right now, live your life to the fullest. Do what you want to do. Be happy, and be happy with what you do, and make the best out of everything you have, and enjoy. The key thing is enjoy your life. Don't make a big deal out of it. Don't be fighting all the time. Don't be starting fights all the time. Don't be, trying to demolish somebody's world when they're happy. You see a happy person, just if you're not happy, it doesn't make it right to make that happy person unhappy just because you're unhappy. You don't bring them down with you. Take their advice, follow their ways, and maybe you'll be happy too. I mean, I don't know what to say about that. I don't understand why people do that, but they do. But just try to be happy with your own life and make it good for you. Whatever rocks your boat, make it happen. You have control to make things happen. If you think that you're stuck with a crappy job, or you're in a town you don't want to live at, those things can be changed, very easily. If you're with a person that you just you hate them, you don't even love them anymore, you just hate them. I mean, if you just absolutely hate them, then go away, get away from them. You don't need to be with somebody you hate anyway. If they hate you, get away from them. There's you got two legs. It doesn't matter whether you walk out with something or nothing. You have two legs. You can get a job. You can get another car. You can get another life. I mean, it doesn't, it sounds hard, it sounds scary, but it's not as scary and as hard as you think. It never was for me, I've had to change things all the time, for different reasons, I mean, one time I had a stalker that stalked me for, oh my God, 4 years? 4 years this guy stalked me, and I was going to bring him to court about it, but I didn't want to go because they wanted us to go to the same court at the same hour, the same day, in the same parking lot. And I thought, this guy's going to kill me in the parking lot, So I never did. I was going to do something about it. I was going to get a restraining order on him, but I was afraid to go because they wanted us to show up at the same time. And I didn't have anybody to go with me. If I had some big brute to go with me, it'd be different. But I was alone, and I was like, oh, man. So the best way to get rid of that stalker was just to leave the state. But I wanted to leave the state anyway. I got sick of the place and wanted to move on and get away from all the city anyway. But at least I got away from the stalker too. I don't have to look behind my shoulder every 5 minutes anymore. It's a nice feeling not to have, I don't like people stalking me, okay? If I want you around, that's fine, but stalking you? Even following me on the show isn't stalking. That's following the show, but that's not stalking me, This is following, that's a different thing. I don't mind that. I mean, I can use all the followers I can get, but not literally following, stalking like everybody, I don't know, that's just kind of freaky. But, so just, well, anyway, if we're all going to croak tomorrow, sometimes I just wake up and go, oh, I'm here another day. Okay, let's see, what am I going to do today then? Pretty much that's how I take it. What I'm going to do from one day to the next, I'm not really making a future anymore because I don't know what kind of a future it's going to be. So I don't sit there and make plans for the future because I really don't know if we're going to have one or we're going. So I'm not going to give up on it. But I'm just not going to make big plans because I don't know. So I do have my goals, but I'm not for sure if it's going to get there or not, So you just go from day to day. And that's what I'm doing. Taking life day to day, la-di-da.